Hello. Looks like it's time to start the stream. Man, for like the last 2.5 hours or something, I've been playing Doom Immortal, or Doom Eternal. I always get that mixed up. That Doom game that came out a few months ago. And those levels take a lot longer than I expect. And so I started at like, I don't know, 5 o'clock, maybe 4:30. And so I was like, alright, I'll just play one level, and then I'll eat dinner, and then I'll get the stream ready. And I only finished that one level like 10 minutes ago, so I didn't even have time to eat anything. So I'm like, well, that took a little longer than I was expecting, but hey, at least I finished in time. Now we can get playing. Looks like we got... Yeah, I feel like starting later is much better. It seems like a lot more people show up when we do it at this time. So I think we'll probably stick to this time. I am starting to think maybe we should just do this same time every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. That's kind of what I've been doing this week so far. And so far it seems to be working well. So, alright, GeoGuessr live stream number 12. We're playing the full world, but it's a diverse world, so it can actually give you any country. And I feel like we are somewhere in Africa right now. Well, let me get a pop-out chat. What was for dinner? I heated up some hot dogs. Like, I literally just threw 2 hot dogs in the microwave and just ate them plain. And now I'm eating some peaches. Can someone give me a GeoGuessr account Pro, please? Just start the free trial. You get something like 7 or 10 days free or something when you first start. I just bought the yearly package, so I paid like $20 up front. And now I'll have this for a whole year. But, alright. This... I really don't know. I mean, yeah, it could be South America or Africa. Oh, there was a sign over there. Come back here. Construction zone 2 kilometers ahead. Well, it's in English, so that makes me think it's probably not in South America. Yeah, plus, just based on these these vehicles and the people, we're probably somewhere in Central Africa. And it's very green. And so we can definitely trust the color on the map view, right? Do we have a timer? No, there's no timer in this game. Sometimes we play versions that have timers, but this one doesn't have it. So, you guys think we're somewhere in Ghana? While it does include every country, it's still much more likely to land in Ghana, South Africa, maybe Nigeria. I don't think I've ever seen, like, the Democratic Republic of Congo or Angola or Central African Republic. You saying Belize? I'm thinking it's probably somewhere around Ghana. Maybe Benin, Nigeria. I mean, South Africa... Oh, wait, no, South Africa drives on the left side of the road. So I don't think it's South Africa. I was watching some video today from this guy that he was doing a bunch of different maps, and he was showing the whole world, like, who drives on the right side of the road and who drives on the left. And the people who drive on the left are, like, the UK, the bottom right portion of Africa, and then part of India, and then Australia, like this area. But then basically everywhere else you drive on the right side. But yeah, I'm ready to move on, so I'm just gonna click around Ghana. Oh, it was Nigeria. Not too far off though. Alright, this one I'm not too sure of. Hold on, let me text my dad, make sure he knows this is going on. Crushing National Weather Service. Okay, so we're out on the countryside and we see... Is that a cow or a goat? Well, it might be... I mean, that's a sheep. Hold on. Oh. Pare or pear. I bet you we're in Brazil. Well, we're in South America. I know that. A Pando KM 133. At least 2 meters. Yeah, this is kind of an interesting one. It's very green, but not in the typical South American green. Will your dad be joining us? If he's not busy. He shows up in the chat every once in a while. He won't be on this side of the stream, but he'll be watching. So pare or pare means stop in Spanish and Portuguese. Well, that's unfortunate. Come on, police car. Where are you from? Policia Canelon S. Bepra. Okay. Does anyone know what that means? Because I don't. So we're thinking it's not Brazil then. That's probably a good thing. Now if we can just figure out what country. Is that supposed to be a sign? Spanish, Uruguay. That's one cute police car. When it was all squished because of the weird camera angle on that. So now you're thinking it's Uruguay? I mean, that would be nice. Uruguay's pretty small. Just a lot of little cows just hanging out by the road. Yeah, so far these countrysides haven't been too friendly to us. Alright, we're gonna drop in... Yeah, Uruguay seems like it could work. I'm gonna guess probably on the northern end. Oh, dang. Well, we got the country right. That was good enough. Dang, this has been a difficult game, but so far we're doing okay. Alright, we're driving on the left side of the road. It's probably South Africa or Australia. Oh, here's a sign. Town Center, Airport. Kalgoorlie Boulder Airports. Where is... Hold on, let me get a little closer. Kalgoorlie Boulder Airport. Okay, guys, are we in... Are we on... I think this is Australia. I want to say that we're in Australia. Drop in Moscow, that's where I live. Wow, nice. So, at least you're probably... So wait, Russia... You're probably like 12 hours ahead of me then, right? So let's see, you're over in Moscow. Yeah, my cousin spent a couple years in Moscow a little while ago. Way over here. Australia, city, Kalgoorlie. I don't think I've ever heard of that city before. I mean, every city seems to be on the coast. Alright, let me search that name. Oh, that's a really small town. But they have an airport? Oh yeah, I guess they do have the airport. Well, that made that easy. Okay, Western Australia. There we go. Perfect score. Holy cow. Another remote highway. It's like we're playing on hard mode. Well, are we in South America again? Well, let's find out. TKPM Salong. I can't tell what any of this says. Okay, so I know we're not in an Asian country, but I'm not really sure what any of this is supposed to mean, or even what language this is. Well, if anybody has a good idea or can read what this is supposed to be saying, let me know. I mean, this isn't Spanish, is it? I really doubt that it's Spanish. In fact, I think we're most likely in somewhere in Africa again. Oh, here we go. You think it's Indonesia or the Philippines? Kementarian Kemajuan Luar Bandar dan Wilayah. Malaysia? You're saying this is Malaysia? Okay, I could see that. Problem is the borders between Malaysia and Indonesia really throw me off here. But yeah, I guess, yeah, that makes a lot of sense now. We're probably right over here. Selong Pekan in Pahang, Malaysia. Where is Pahang? Is that like the region of the country? It's got to be really interesting building your entire country on just a series of spread out islands. Well, I'm gonna guess somewhere around this area then. Oh. Alright, well, that wasn't too bad. I wasn't too far off. I just couldn't find it. Are we in Tunisia again? That looks like... I kind of feel like we're in Sudan. I don't remember. I feel like I just saw that flag. Where it's like red, white, and black, but with the red... Or green, white, and black with the red on the side. What is that flag? Jordania. Oh, are we in Jordan? Man, I swear I get so many flags mixed up. Alright, so we got some Arabic writing. Are we in Jordan? Yeah, I feel like maybe we're not in Tunisia this time. Maybe. I mean, if we can just figure out what the flag is, then that should make this pretty easy. Burj Al Arab. Wait, we're in Dubai. Yeah, the Burj Al Arab is in Dubai. I think that's where we are, but I don't remember there being big mountains next to Dubai. Okay, now I'm a little more confused. So you're saying that this is the Jordan flag here. So let's look around the area. So, I mean, Jordan's way up here. Okay, so everyone's saying that that's the Jordan flag. I mean, I can't imagine them putting this flag every other pole if we weren't in Jordan. Okay. Well, it's a pretty small place. I feel like if I just drop in the middle, that'll be close enough. What? It was near Dubai. Man, I should have listened to myself instead of listening to the chat. Yeah, but I just didn't realize there were mountains over here, because every picture of Dubai I see, it's over here, and this is all just open desert. The mountains are only up here. That's really strange that that flag was all around there. Well, that was a really interesting game. I gotta say, that's one of the hardest games we've had, and we did pretty well for that. Because we got Africa, we got the Middle East, we got Malaysia, Australia, and South America. Like, no easy ones at all in that whole thing. Alright, well, let's see what we can do with this one, then. Okay, round one. This looks like Eastern Europe to me. Maybe not Eastern, but somewhere in Europe. Is my Moscow friend still in the chat? Is there any writing? Tantra Masete. My Lavim Vizu. Zoo Liberic. Liberic. I don't think our Moscow friend is still here. Damejidlo.cz, we're in the Czech Republic. Okay, looks good. Now let's just look at this sign to figure out where in the Czech Republic we are. That is right. Correct. That is right, right? Right? Svojiska. Oh man, this is gonna be tough with all of these words here. Yeah, I don't know how much I care to like really narrow it down, especially since Czech is a pretty small country. So I'm just gonna drop it nearby. Hey, not too bad. Only 50 miles away. Okay, round two. I think we're in Scandinavia. Did you guys watch my Norway video? I didn't actually look at a lot of roads in Norway, but I'm trying to get better at recognizing when we're in Norway. Yeah, because these road lines look very Scandinavian. Zepenjak Jutjot. What's the sign say? Ruokkin Lamakyalia. You studied the Norway video? You should just study the map. Ruokkin Lomakila. Romakila. No, I didn't do two videos on Norway. I had one on Greenland. Maybe you got that one mixed up. Okay, so this is Finland. This is cool, sounds good. We got multiple people saying Finland in the chat now. Ruokkin. Oh man, how do people deal with these names? I'm sure it rolls right off the tongue when you're familiar with it. Man, you know what's crazy about Finland? Look how many lakes there are here. I feel like the whole thing just got shredded and there's just water all over the place. 50% water. I say Geneva, you hear Helsinki? 40 million Deutschmarks. I don't know if anyone will even get that. Well, this kind of looks like northern Finland if I had to guess. So let's just go with that. Well, it wasn't north, but we got the country. That's all that matters. Okay, this is a weird looking road. So we're driving on the right side of the road, but it's not the US. It looks like it might be somewhere in Europe. Yeah, this is a really strange road. Siepen. What the heck is Siepen? I gotta be honest, I'm really confused on this one already. I think that's saying that there's an exit or a restaurant or something over there. Because it keeps showing the dining. Oh, we're in Germany? Okay. See, I used to think that I was decent at like recognizing German, but when I've been seeing so many different languages throughout the map, it's a lot harder to remember. Langerfeld. So we're on the 93. There's the 93. Alright, well, I feel like we're already super close. I'm gonna guess that we're right over here. Wow, dang, 200 miles away? I don't see no 93 over there. What in the world? I've never been so thrown off by a freeway sign. But, okay. Super Embajador. Alright, now I feel like we are... Maybe we're in LA. No, this is probably Mexico. I would not be surprised if this is like Mexico City. Hey, good, we got our Mexico friend in the chat. Hopefully he can help out. Alright, looking around. It's kind of hard to tell. Like, so, for you guys watching, is it easier to figure out the place when I'm like just moving around really fast and just traveling down the street rapid fire? Or do you like it better when I take it slow and look very carefully and closely at all of the signs? I mean, obviously it depends on the location. But sometimes I feel like I get stuck in a little spot and I waste too much time just looking around in one spot. I like these little shops. That's something you never see in the US, where it's just like sidewalk, front step, and then you're in the shop. Like, no parking lot, no no much of anything. It's just very small and very, very tight. Man, I'm probably gonna sneeze soon. I keep feeling my nose itching. Alright, I'm just gonna have to guess we're in Mexico City. That seems like we are around that area. Chicago. No, if this looks like any U.S. city, I would guess it was L.A. What the heck? There's just a gondola? The only time I've ever ridden in a gondola was at a ski resort. Do you hear Faye? I hope not. Hope she stays napping. She gets so needy lately. She'll just come and start scratching on my chair and meowing and begging for something. For who knows what. Alright, I doubt this is Mexico City. It doesn't seem like it's that big. But it's still my best bet. Oh, weird. The Dominican Republic, huh? What an interesting place. Yeah, you heard a bell. She gets up and she shakes and then goes back to sleep, I think. Alright, round 5 of this game. Alright, so we're dealing with Euros here. France, the air shuttle. Culinarium, Lucky House. Okay. I like how many times I've gotten the country right just because I've seen a website and the last 2 letters on the website. Oh, Spielfeld and Wagner. Are we in Germany again? Austria? I don't think I've seen an Austria drop before. Well, let's see what this sign says. Kraftwerk Gabersdorf. Hassendorf. Hi from Scotland. Wow. Well, I'm glad we've got a lot of Europeans here because I need your help on this one. So people are saying that this is Austria. Now we gotta figure out what part, because it's kind of big. Graz, Slovenia, on the U7. I don't see highways like that. Lingua Portuguese. It's like 2 a.m. here. Yeah. I mean, I feel like we've got almost as many... Oh, there's Graz. We've got almost as many Europeans as Americans here. I don't know, we've got a lot of Canadians here too. Canada seems very popular here. Alright, so are we in Graz right now? I'm just gonna have to go with that. Alright, not too far off. Only 20 miles away. Well, that was actually our best score of the whole game. Yeah, we got Czech Republic, we got Germany, we got Finland. This is the only one we messed up the country on, but, I mean, when am I ever going to guess Dominican Republic? Come on. Alright, let's do a famous place game. A famous world. It seems like the chat is a little bit more up to live today than usual. I didn't change any settings, but maybe the internet's just going better. Okay, round 1 of a famous world. Right off the bat, this looks almost Asian to me. Maybe Eastern European. Oh, I see some Asian writing. Wow. Yeah, we might be in China or something. There's some writing. Peace Memorial Park. It's probably more like Japan, but I'm surprised I figured out that we were in Asia just by the design of the buildings. Oh, there's a whole white family, so we're probably in Japan. Oh, here's a sign over here. Oh yeah, this is looking a lot like Japan now. Come on, give me a good look at this. Yoshijima. Okinawa, Japan. Okay, just let me find that. One sec. Oh, come on. Why is it that anytime I'm looking for a city, it does not show up right away? Osaka, Okayama. Okay, so it's not Okayama. Alright, this is bugging me. Okinawa. What? Oh, it's this little island. No wonder I couldn't find it. It's over here. Alright, well, everybody's saying that this is the place. Memorial Peace Gardens. Yeah, Peace Memorial Park. There we go. They dropped us in Peace Memorial Park. What the heck? It was in Hiroshima? Oh. BL got it right. Well, we got the country right. I say. Oh man, we're getting thrown off. Oh, we've gotten this one before. Now let's realize that I forgot where we are. Oh yeah, this is near Luxor, pretty sure. Valley of Kings. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like right here. Alright, close enough. Yeah, I remembered it was around Luxor, because like there's like at least 3 or 4 different ancient Egyptian sites in Egypt, like all the way down the Nile. So just because you know you're in Egypt and you see all of these carvings and these ancient places, it still can be hard. Okay. I think we might be in India. What the heck? I'm just like, oh, there's a sign. Maybe we can read it. There's nothing on the sign. Alright, let's figure out. There's another blank sign. Maybe people in India just have blacklight vision. They can read something there that we can't see. I mean, just based on all the people here, I feel like it's most likely... yeah, it definitely feels like India to me. No. What? Lahore Fort. Ooh. I just want to look up that. Oh, it's in Pakistan. Lahore Fort is very close to the Indian border. Right up here. Alright. In Lahore. Lahore. I don't remember where the fort is, but we're around here. Only 5 miles off. Sightseeing tours, Excursia Parigu. What? Double coffee, espresso, cappuccino bars. So we're in an English place. Yeah, I know Pakistan and India don't seem to like each other too much. But, I mean, it would be like people in Pakistan thinking that America and Canada are the same thing, which I would just be like, whatever. Gelato Italia. Do you think we're in Italy, guys? I was thinking Paraguay at first too, but this does not look like a South American city. Alright, you got a website for me? citybee.lv. I'm actually kind of confused on this one. I mean, that's kind of a cool looking building. I definitely think we're in Europe. I don't know, is this Italy? I kind of don't think this is Italy. Letonia? Letonia or Lithuania or Latvia? Probably somewhere up here. Yeah, I could, I definitely think that somewhere up here. Man, you said Letonia. I don't know that that's a place, but I'm like, that seems like a combination of all of these places. Latvia. Alright, yeah, that makes more sense. I'm gonna guess we're right around Riga, Latvia. That click was less than a mile away. Only 600 yards. Because I'm like, well, he did say Latvia, and we are close to water, and here's the capital, so just click right there. Hey, this looks like the US. Is this a famous museum? The Art Institute of Chicago. Yeah, this is going to be tricky, I think. But seriously though, Chicago's so big. And looks like we're right in the heart of the busy area. So I'm just gonna guess. Oh, there's the Chicago History Museum. Alright, I'll guess we're up here. Right on Michigan Avenue. Well, I can't find it. Well, I could have gone for more central, but hey, 2 miles off is still a perfect score. Dang, we did really great on all of them, except for the Japanese one. Hiroshima. Not Okinawa. Yeah, that's so weird. There's a peace memorial park in both of them. Alright, let's play the same map again. This is probably one of my favorite maps. Hey! I actually know exactly where this is. I haven't had this come up on GeoGuessr, but I actually dropped in on this exact street view for my North Korea video. Now let's see if I can find it again. It's right in Pyongyang. It's not next to the Workers' Party monument. Kim Il-sung Square. That's probably it. Yeah, I think we're right there. 10 yards off. I got it. Oh man, I thought we were gonna have another black screen. You get a black screen on the famous places, you just pick Paris. We can't move on this one. Okay, so we got, wait. What city is this? Kim Jong-un wants to know your location. Well, I know his location. Crushing. I don't think Crushing has been in the chat for a good while now. At least I haven't seen him. Yeah, we can't move on this one. We're just kind of stuck. There's the European flag. Oh, I think that's the Italian flag. Lassi Platz. Okay, so we're somewhere in Italy. No, this isn't Moscow. Who entered North Korea to take the photo? Yeah, good question. See, in a lot of European countries, it seems like there's just one major city that's just kind of the defining thing of the whole country. You know, Czech has maybe one or two, Austria's got one or two, Hungary's got one, but then Italy has like 10. Friggin' Italy has way too many major cities to where I can't just take a random guess and hope for the best. But Milan seems like my best guess, honestly. Well, that was a little bit off. Estonia. I would have never guessed that, honestly. But at least when I picked Italy, I picked the northern end. Right? Ooh, this is interesting. This looks kind of African. Or Australian. Oh, enjoy the night sky over the 12-Fontaine Star Walk. This is interesting. Tweefelfontein Country Lodge. Okay, now that is quite the name. That lady looks scary. Yeah, I couldn't even tell if it was a real person or if that was just like a doll. It was just a weird picture. Does somebody want to Google this monstrosity of a word? Republic of Namibia. We are in Namibia. Or Arizona. Yeah, I see the Namibia part on the... I read from top to bottom, and I can't read the last line until I've read the top first. Yeah, I was gonna say, this is all African country. But what part of Namibia? Where is Tweefelfontein? Tweefelfontein. Republic of Namibia. Yeah, okay guys, I've gotten Namibia 5 times in the chat now. Do not know. Well, while you guys search for that, I want to look around a little more. This place looks cool. See, what's so strange about a lot of places in Africa, I mean, obviously they're very poor countries comparatively, but then you have tourist spots that look so... like you can tell most of the money comes from tourism because the tourist places are way nicer than any of the cities. It's like that in a lot of countries too. Southern Kunuwe. Do I live alone? I live with some roommates, but I have to move soon, so we will see where I end up next. Alright. Kunin... Okay. So, southern... Oh, there's Tweefelfontein. Tweefelfontein. I got it. Now, where did those lines go? We found it. 1 mile off. Alright, round 4. Di Falco Naleggio Ponteggi Opera. Now are we Italian? Yeah, of course I don't live alone. I've got a cat. Is that George Washington? What's he doing here? I like how they blurred his face out. We're in Italy. Yeah, Italy was going to be my first guess. Swan Lake. Oh, what is... Hold on. I think we can get... Humberto Primo... I can't really tell. Humberto Primo Civata Sancta... Let's look around. Oh, we can't go any further than this. La Liberia de Book City. Primo Curvitis. Alright guys, do we have an answer yet? Somewhere in Italy. Probably some major city in Italy. Major city. Museo de Arte Antica. Central Argentina? Whoa! Good thing I didn't just pick Italy already. Alright, let me look around Argentina real quick. Half the people are saying Argentina, half are saying Italy. Well, whichever it is, if we get it wrong, it's gonna be a rough score. Castello, Ecuador. Alright, so we got 2 votes for Ecuador, 2 for Italy, 2 for Argentina, and of course 1 for Arizona. Italy, Milan. Who do I listen to here? I mean, I don't think that this is in Spanish. Alright, I'm gonna pick Milan. Everyone's throwing me off here. Alright, we got it. Where the heck was the Argentina stuff coming from? That was throwing me off. Yeah, it's basically Arizona. Round 5. Ooh, this might actually be Norway. Or New Zealand, honestly. Actually, I'm pretty sure this is probably New Zealand. Remember the very first video I did on the Milford Sound? Yeah, this looks strikingly like that. Plus all these mountains and everything. Yeah, I am almost certain that we're at, like, the Milford Sound right now. Milford Sound, what did I tell you? I know this place well. I'm gonna go there one day. Alright, now I just gotta find it on the map again. Yeah, we're like right here. 40 yards off. What did I tell you? See, like, just the way that the signs looked and the mountains and how we were next to the water, I was like, yeah, I know this place. Wow, so we did really well other than the Italy to Estonia one. We got the other Milan one. 2 guesses in Milan. 1 was correct. And again, no United States. There's not that many famous places in the US, right? Whoa, this is a messed up picture. They took the picture at an angle. So we're looking down. Oh, this is disorienting. Alright. Panama Canal. Oh, that's cool. I've never seen this place, actually. He's in the cellar digging the Panama Canal. It's right here, isn't it? Hope nobody's getting motion sickness from me moving it around. I was already starting to feel it a little bit. This is it, right? I can't seem to find any other place where it goes there, so yeah, I'm just gonna have to guess we're like right there. Alright, 300 yards off. Alright, round 2. We can't move on this one. Can't read that, but I know the number. There's people laying on the ground. Turkey? Okay, so we are in Turkey, I think. Yeah, there's not even like any text around here or anything. Alright, I'm not going to spend too long on this one since we can't move and there's no text or anything. So I'll just guess Central Turkey. Oh, it was Saudi Arabia. Over in Mecca. Mesa, Mecca, whatever. Hey, I know this place. I've been right here before. You know, out of all the famous places, this is the first one we've come across where I've actually walked. Maybe I wasn't walking in the middle of the road here, but I've walked right along that sidewalk right there. We're next to Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas. There's the Bellagio. There's Paris and Bali's and the Cromwell. The Flamingo. No, that's... yeah, that's the Flamingo. I get the Flamingo and the Tropicana mixed up, honestly. Let's take a drive around the Strip. Yeah, finally Vegas. How many of you guys have been to Vegas? It's only about a 5 or 6 hour drive for me from Salt Lake. I only started going a few years ago, but ever since then I'm just like, man, I find the whole place mesmerizing. I don't think I went at all last year, but the year before that I went like 2 or 3 times. There's the Venetian, the Palazzo, Treasure Island, the Mirage. Yeah, I just think it's such an awesome looking place. I love exploring the Strip. I don't spend any money there. I just walk from casino to casino. Like, you can go like 2 or 3 miles without ever stepping foot outside. It's crazy. But yeah, this is the main part of the Strip. This is where most of the tourism comes, I would say. I'm not an expert on it. I know all of the resorts pretty well. As far as on the Strip, though, I think that New York is the only one I've actually stayed at. I get a panic attack every hour. Yeah, there are some people who can't really handle the stress of just how busy it is, especially at night. It's extra bad if you're driving, too, because the traffic can get a little chaotic, and then you have weird intersections like this. But... yeah, then they redid the Monte Carlo. They rebranded it to the Park MGM, which I only started coming here after that, like while it was under construction, so I didn't really see the original so much. But yeah, there's New York. I stayed there a few years ago around Halloween. I was up like right there, like in the red window right up next to the Empire State Building. Went on that roller coaster. Much more of a nature person. Yeah, me too, but I think that this is just as fun to explore as the mountains, if not more so. Yeah, like from Mandalay Bay through the Luxor and into Excalibur, you can walk all the way from one end to the other without stepping foot outside. It's pretty crazy. Alright, well, let me get back to the start location. I want to get an absolute perfect score. There's the wind, Caesar's Palace. Yeah, we are like right there. 6 yards off. The noise was horrid. Yeah, casinos are pretty noisy. There's lots of flashing lights. The one thing that kind of bothers me, it really depends on the casino, is the smell of smoke. It's like a mix between smoke and air freshener or perfume or something. And yeah, it's like the older casinos are much worse. Like if you walk into Harrah's, it's the worst. Harrah's smells awful. But if you walk into like the Wynn or the Bellagio, they're not too bad. Alright, let's get this round over with. Huh. So we found some cliffs next to the ocean. Normally I would guess Ireland. But this one looks a little bit different. It might still be Ireland. Here, what does this say? Do not throw stones. Anglers and nesting birds below. Wait a second. Something Mountain National Park. I don't know that I can get a better view. Maine? Is this in Maine? I'm having a hard time believing that this is Maine, but I mean, I'm not completely opposed to it. There's a truck down there. Tintagel, Cornwall. Where the heck is Tintagel? Hey, it is the UK. Okay, yeah, that seems right. I'm gonna go with that. And I lost it. Okay, there it is. Huh. Well, don't judge a country by its cliffs. Just gonna sit and stare at this for a little bit. We had a great score for 3 of them. Seriously, these 3 we got like perfect 5,000s on. See, we know North America and Central America, but we're not so good with the rest of the world apparently. Alright, let's do the daily challenge. We haven't done that yet. So these ones are timed. We've got 3 minutes per round. The game is about to start. Alright, round 1. We got 3 minutes. Let's do it. Fonda Espasa. Come on, just move. Apartment. So again, I feel like we're in an Italian city, but now I'm starting to think we might actually be in a... I don't know, is this... It's going to sound strange, but it's like, are we in South America or are we in Europe? Now I'm starting to lean South America. Portugal, Spain, Prada, Spain. Okay. See, Spain is basically the South America of Europe. That sounds so strange, but I don't know, it's just like Spanish. It seems like everyone who speaks Spanish is over here. And then you got that one little bit of Europe that's like, yeah, we also speak Spanish, and we even take the name Spain. Prada's in Spain. Sounds good. I'll believe it. Now we just gotta find that. Prada's, Tarragona, Spain. Okay. Central America, not Spain. Ooh. Hold on, where is... Alright, I don't think we're in Spain, honestly. Catalonia. So you think we're over in Barcelona? I don't think we are. I think we are in South America. But we've only got 30 seconds left. Yeah, look. Even the license plate looks more European. Yeah, those are European license plates. Well, we've got 15 seconds left. I feel like this is a pretty good guess. And everyone's throwing out way too many guesses, so I'm just going to go with it. Hey, 19 miles away, not too bad. We're off to a decent start. Alright, we're driving on... Alright, we're driving on the right side of the road. These are some really strange lines. What language are we in? Atenção, entrada e saída de veículos. I'm not sure yet. If only I just spoke every single language, that would make this game easy. Portuguese? Aw, man, we're in Brazil, aren't we? Yep, everybody's saying Brazil. I think that Brazilian needs to claim the title of Portuguese, because Portugal is so small and yet they get to have the name of the language. They should rename Portuguese to Brazilian. Don't you think? Since the majority of people who speak Portuguese are Brazilian, not Portuguese people. Palmeira. Oh, whoa. Maybe it is. Maybe it is Portugal. Maybe we are in Portugal, because when I searched Palmeira, there's a Spain and a Portugal, but not one in Brazil. Anyone oppose? Alright, we'll look a little bit further. We've got like a minute left. Panara, Brazil. Yeah, this does look a little bit too green. Piranha. Alright, I'll go with Brazil. Now I just gotta find Piranha. Too big for Portugal. Yes, it is a very large place. Well, 1 second left. And there we go. Not too bad. It was in the state of Santa Catarina. But hey, only 150 miles away. Round 3. We're at over 9,000 points. Now we are in the US, because there's a USPS logo right there. I just saw a yellow license plate. Isn't yellow New York? Bright yellow license plate. We're somewhere in New York. That's my first guess, but we're out in the country, so hopefully we can narrow it down a little bit more. Huh. Pennsylvania? Alright, so maybe we're over here. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if there were New York plates in Pennsylvania. Used to be NY. Okay. See, if I ever want to see out-of-state license plates, I just go up to the ski resorts here. There's so many ski resorts, and there's so many people with, like, far-away plates there. But let's spend the next minute and a half trying to figure out where we're at. Alright, so we're looking for somewhere that there's farmland. Hey, for the Alliance. Alright, what is the 707 area code? I'm gonna guess that that's not gonna help us so much since we already kind of know the state. Mobile Home Park. Go to Mall of America. Yeah, I definitely need to take a trip around the US. Honestly, like, I've only really explored most of the western US. (707) Northwestern California? Oh my gosh, this better not be California. Wait a second, there's a palm tree. Oh boy. Northwestern California, I guess. Wow, that was a quick turnaround. But I mean, it does kind of make sense. Mexican food truck. Alright, now I think that we are in California. Well, let's see how close my click was. 22 miles off. See, Northwest California could be like anything in this whole area. So, good thing I didn't pick too far off. Man, we almost picked New York on that one. That would have been a bad score. Hey, we're in the US again, I can tell. Junior Memorial Mile. Okay, I don't think that's going to help. Okay, let's go find the sign. Laurens city limit. Somebody find Laurens near 221. I'll look for it. Laurens, South Carolina. Yep, there it is, 221. South Carolina. That made it easy. Oh crap, I can't find it now. There it is. 3 miles off. And again, we're probably in the US. Could be Canada, though. Art show. Bailey Island Library Hall. There's a big baseball field. True Fence Somerton Athletic Field. Man, this game is easy when you cheat. Oh wow, we're like way out in Maine. I mean, this game is easy when you're able to cheat. That's another thing. Not every time is going to give you a clue to go off of. Man, there's too many islands. Where the heck are we again? Where is Bailey Island again? I keep losing it. Oh well, it's right there. 3 miles away. Dang, 23,966. We got 6th place for the daily challenge. We got over 4,200 on all of them. Huh. If we had just gotten that round 2 a little bit better, that Brazilian one, we could have pushed our way up to like the top 5, top 4. If we got 600 more points on that one. Man, one day we'll get first place. Though, if we really wanted to get first place, I could think of a few ways it would be super easy to cheat. Like if you just had 2 computers next to each other, one person makes a guess and then it shows them the correct answer, and then on your computer, then you already know the answer because everyone gets the same locations. Alright, let's play a game of US cities, just because why not? Because I feel like getting a really high score. Goodwill. Oh, Goodwill truck. Pale MS. I mean, based on the trees, I bet we're in California. We are very likely in California or Arizona. But I'm thinking probably California. Yeah, it was that Cornwall round you messed up, and now you feel too bad to join in on the game anymore. That's okay, I make plenty of bad guesses myself. Palo Alto, that's where we're at. Probably somewhere far south though, right? I mean, I believe it. I've heard of Palo Alto before. I just don't remember where that's at. California is way too big. Man, and here I thought that this was just going to be an easy game. Well, I mean, it still kind of is. Oh. Huh. I've actually been there. 1 mile off. Huh. Alright, so we can kind of see into the city from here. Roads, imports. Do you think we're in Rhode Island? Shouldn't be too difficult. Georgia RR 1834. Okay, are we in Georgia? Of St. John. Augusta, Georgia. Alright, let me find that. Augusta, there we go. Probably right outside the city limits. 2 miles off. Most of the chat went quiet. I guess we don't have too many people in the US after all. Oh man, I bet you we're in Denver again. No, that's not the capital city of Georgia. That's that would be Atlanta. Wait a second, we've been here before. Let me see if I can remember where this is, though. Yeah, we've been dropped next to that cannabis place. Midtown Plaza 428. I don't know. See, sometimes I'm like upset that I get duplicate places, but sometimes my memory's no good anyway, so I can't even remember. Embark. Alright. Hudson Avenue. Man, how long have we been going? An hour 15 now? Oh, we're in Oklahoma City. Cool. Is Oklahoma City part of the part that just got deleted off of the map today? I don't remember. Hey, I think I've seen this one before too. There's a flower right there. I never even noticed just how many states put in some kind of like iconic symbol on all of their street signs like that. There's another Goodwill. That's a one-way road. We can go that way anyway. So there's the skyline. This is Portland. And I guess there's lots of water. Yeah, I could see this being Portland, maybe. I'm just gonna go with it. Hey, not bad. Okay. Man, this game has turned out to be like a little bit trickier than I was expecting. I feel like this one's not as interesting to a lot of people though, especially to those who live outside of the US. But for the people who do live outside of the US, how many of you have visited before? And where did you visit? I'm sure the people that live right up in Canada are probably not too far away. Man, I'm lost in a neighborhood. Martin Luther King Jr. There's a road like that in every state. Never been, never been. The U.S. is a very diverse place in so many ways. Lots of very nice places, lots of very not nice places. Lots of places I've been to, and lots more places that I have not been to. I think we're in Minnesota. Man, I'm getting annoyed. I keep getting lost in these neighborhoods. I can't find any cities. I need to return to the start. Madrona Farmers Market. And again, I feel like I've seen this one before. See, I've been to New York once, but I was only like 13 at the time. I didn't really appreciate much of it back then. I think I would enjoy it a lot more now. CCS at the Randolph Carter Center. Catholic Community Services. Hey, bus, come here. I think we're in Seattle. Man, I don't know. I haven't seen anything yet. I mean, there's a 206. This is our last round. Let's just get this over with and we'll go back to the world. Your family auto? Yeah, good luck with that. Seattle Central College. Alright, let's get this one done with. 1 mile off. Well, that was a very good score. You know, let's see if we can find any new maps that we haven't played yet. Because we always do world or famous places. Okay, editor's choice. I saw the sign. UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Famous places in Spain. See, I don't think we would do so well if we picked like an individual country one. A balanced world, GeoGuessr world replayable, an extraordinary world. This one says it's really hard. Let's give it a try. I could see why they said it was very hard. But dude, I bet we are like Central Africa right now. There is not much to go off of and we can't move at all. But yeah, I'm willing to bet that we are like somewhere around a lake in Chad. There's my guess. Oh, it was Morocco. But hey, I got the continent right. I got the planet right. I don't like dogs. Well, guys, there's some rocks. What kind of rocks are these? Do you think we're in Indonesia? I feel like we're looking at a giant crater. Hot springs. This could be... I mean, we're friggin' up in the clouds. We can't see anything. Norwegian rocks. Yeah, I don't know. It kind of does look like a volcano. The only places like this I've really seen are around Indonesia, though I really doubt it. It seems too cold to be Indonesia. I mean, these guys are all... Well, I don't know. It's hard to say. Is it Hawaii? Norway? I don't know. I'm throwing out Indonesia. It was Honduras or El Salvador. Weird. You didn't get any points this round. You are on almost the complete opposite end of the planet. Well, our score so far, we've almost got 1,000 points. Now I think we're actually in the Amazon. Worst score ever. Yeah, technically getting 0 points is even harder than getting 25,000 points, I think. So, yeah, I really think we're just in the Amazon, somewhere on the river. Oh, what? Man, we are... I didn't get any points for that one either. That time it actually was Indonesia. Man, what the heck? Man, this is brutal. I want to keep playing this game, though. Okay, this one wow, we can actually move a little bit for once. Alright. Anybody have a suggestion? And it's interesting because these are the kinds of places that I usually look up when I'm exploring the maps. So I feel like I want to get good at this one. The game is cheating. Yeah, the game is just figuring out where I'm about to pick and then being on the opposite end of the world. See, I feel like we're probably around like the Philippines or Indonesia again. Somewhere in this area. No, this isn't New Zealand. I can tell that much. It's a different kind of fjords. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Philippines. Wherever there's lots of little rocks. $20 miles away! Okay, well that just made up for the entire game. Wow. That's got to be another one of my new best records on this game. Hey, I think I've actually seen this. I've actually dropped in on this before. But I can't remember if it's China or North Korea. Alright, so it's China. Yeah, I was looking around at all of the street views in China. Hold on, I might be able to cheat this one. Alright, China. Give me the suggestion. Man, it's somewhere in China. I know that much. Man, China's too big, though. China's as big as Brazil. Alright, well, I'm giving up on cheating. Somewhere over there. Oh, man. It was almost North Korea. No wonder I found it. Globetrotter. I don't know what this means, but maybe it's from trying a bunch of different... Look at all of these guesses. China's bigger than Brazil. Huh. I do like this map, and I want to play it again. I like that we don't have to spend a ton of time on each round, too, because they don't let us move around. Alright, so we're in China again. It's probably not too far away from that last one. So I'm just going to pick over here. Huh, 400 miles off. Like I said, not too far off from the last one. I'm going to get good at this game, I promise. What the heck? Are we in China again? I can't quite see any signs, but I can see the people a little bit. It looks very cold. Nah, Corona affects your breathing. It doesn't give you, like, allergies. Allergy symptoms. I guess I am having an allergy night. They just kind of show up out of nowhere for no reason. So I feel like we're just in really North China. Again, right there. I don't know why it keeps giving us northeastern China. Now this, I think, is more likely to be Japan. Catalpa ovataji. And humid soil. Prominent near. Latin name, genus. All we get is this one picture and it's all broken up on the sign. Well, guys, there's a little bit of English, so I feel like that means we are in Japan. Yeah, the grandma does look happy. Well, I'm just gonna have to guess Japan. It was China again? Man. They must have just picked all of the individual street view, like 360-degree pictures around the maps. Ones that aren't really connected to anything else. And there are a lot of those in China, because there's no street views in China. But there's a lot of really cool tourist pictures there. Alright guys, are we in China this time? Everything looks like the complete opposite of China here. Dang, man. I feel like we get a good score just from being within 1,000 miles. India? I don't think it's India. I think it's much more likely to be South America. I'm thinking that we are probably like around Colombia. Hey, good night. Yeah, I get that it's late for a lot of people. Indonesia? Man, I don't know. I want to just guess like Colombia. Oh, it was Brazil. But hey, we haven't gotten any 10,000 mile away guesses yet in this game. Ooh. I bet you it's China again. Except that these pictures were taken by Google, which means it's not China. Yeah, you can see the Google watermark. 2014 Google right there. Right there, and right there. Yeah, there's no Google cars in China. So I have to guess that this is probably Japan. I like that cave. I wish I could walk in there. Let's see. It is 8:30 for me. 8:30 p.m. Yeah, I'm gonna have to guess northern Japan. Dang it. That wasn't Japan at all. That was a small island outside of China. Who even owns that? That was a weird one. Yeah, I think this was the island. Yeah, maybe that is part of China. Looks pretty cool. Man, it's so crazy that like you can't even see those parts from this far away. But then you get up close and you're like, man, these are full-sized communities. Like there's a lot of people that live there. Okay, well, none of them were amazing scores. I guess we did get... Oh. That was just doing weird stuff. So we got bad scores on all of them, but no zeros. Alright, we'll give this game one more try. Is this... Do you think we're in Australia? Probably not. There's a bird. And the guy got really dirty knees. Well, it looks like you can walk around, but only like a few steps. Dude, I bet that we're like in Tasmania. Yeah. Brazil, Amazon. You know, you guys might be right with the Amazon, and I'll let you take credit if I get far off, but I want to guess Tasmania. Huh, it was New Zealand. Well, good thing I didn't go with Brazil. Man, what a weird place. I was thinking that the trees there did kind of look like New Zealand. That's why I didn't want to guess South America. Oh, no black screen. Oh, it's a pack of gorillas. I honestly don't even know where gorillas live. I bet you we're in Africa. We're probably in the Congo right now. Man, look how dense the trees here are. That would be a nightmare to get through. You need a lot of coverage or you're going to get mosquito bites. You're going to get malaria. Rwanda, Congo. Okay. I mean, this is probably the green part of Africa, right? Wow, it was Rwanda. How the heck did you know? 800 miles off. Man, I don't know how you would recognize Rwanda so well. That's not even a country that I've ever heard anything about, other than in a country identifying game. Okay, this one... So far, I have no idea. I feel like we are probably in Southeast Asia. Like Thailand, maybe Taiwan. But I can tell you one thing, we're never getting out of this jungle. Okay, there's some people. Can't tell really what they look like. They look kind of Asian. Maybe? Yeah. I don't really know. The Philippines? Cambodia? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Somewhere around that area. Julio Estraves. Maybe we are not. Maybe we're in a Spanish-speaking place. See, that's my problem, is that South America looks so similar to Southeast Asia a lot of the time. But if you get it wrong, then you're like 10,000 miles off. These equator jungles. Maybe Central America. I can't read any of this. Oh, hold on. Resettlement Elementary School. San Lorenzo Ruiz District. Could be Philippines. So, which is it then? It's not Thailand. It's not the right language. Philippines does seem like an option. And a lot of people are saying that now. Okay, Philippines for sure. Alright, I guess I'll go with up here. Nice, only 180 miles away. That's like a super score for this game. Okay, round 4. This is a bizarre drop. Well, I have really no clue. I feel like it's somewhere around the Middle East. Africa, Ethiopia. See, if we were on the regular world, I would guess Tunisia, but this could be literally anywhere in the world. I'm just gonna guess Ethiopia seems fine. Huh! Holy crap! That was another 4,000 point score. Ooh, I bet you we're on Danger Island right now. Seriously, this looks very similar. Okay, so this isn't quite Danger Island, but it could be in the area. This is somewhere in the Indian Ocean, I bet. Yeah, did you guys watch, like, it was only my very second ever geography video that I made, where I explored the Indian Ocean, the hidden places around the Indian Ocean. And I gotta say, this is looking awfully like Danger Island. I'm just gonna have to guess it. There's the British Indian Ocean. Egmont Island. Danger Island. That's my guess. What was it? It was Nelson's Island. Dang. But I mean, that's the first time I've ever seen it drop us on a small island in the middle of the ocean. I've seen it drop us on small Japanese islands, but matey, get me off island. Get off me island. Yeah, you could walk around the whole beach on Danger Island. That's why I didn't think that was it. But hey, I got the area right. And that was, you know, for what that was, if I didn't have the experience I did, I would have never figured that out. Holy crap. We got 17,000 points on the hardest map we've ever played. Let's see if there's any other interesting maps that we can give a try. Editor's choice. Hold on, what was that? A guessable world? World map with diverse distributions, no blurry points, no points on long straight sections without mapped landmarks. Mix of everything. Alright, we'll give it a try. Willkommen in Karanek. I honestly like them better when I'm not allowed to move sometimes, because then at least I don't have to feel like I've got to spend 20 minutes on each round. Are we in Germany? Are we in Austria? Croatia? Saranac. Alright, I want to go with Croatia on this one. I like just doing them quick. Hey, not bad. It was Croatia. Okay, this does look like the US or Canada. Up north. Maybe northeast. StarCraft. I play StarCraft. .705. 705 area code. Wait, are we in Oregon? Are we up by like California, Oregon, Idaho, Washington area? Ontario? Yeah, sold. Sold to Ontario. Man, that's so crazy. Just there seems to be nothing different between Canada and the US for a lot of it. Like all of the branding, all of the vehicles, all of the house designs, even all of the nature, like very much similar. Oh, nice. Only 30 miles off from my random click. Well, we are not in South America. I bet you we're in South Africa. Man, people upstairs are listening to a very loud movie. I don't know if that's on coming up on the microphone. Al Volo Pizzeria. This is a weird one. I'm seeing stuff from like a bunch of different countries here. Spanish, Italy. There's some palm trees. Yeah. Oddly enough, I might just have to go with South Africa. Well, there's a EU flag, a Mexico flag, a Switzerland flag, a UK flag, and a Spain flag. So maybe we're in Spain. We're on the coast of Spain. Probably on the southern coast, if I had to guess. Alright. I'm gonna guess that... Oh. It was on the island between Italy and Spain. Italy. For 1999 points. Alright, we're in Africa. Big grammar school. Grammar school. Lagos state government. Are we in Lagos? Is it? Where is Lagos again? Italy. Oh, Lagos, Nigeria. That's where it is. I was like, I don't think it's a country name. Nice. I recognize the name. Okay, are we in the Netherlands right now? This reminds me of what I'm pretty sure I remember as a Netherlandic or a Dutch drop. Is that what they call it? That's so weird that the Netherlands is so different from like people who are Dutch. Man, that's crazy to work in Lagos. Africa is just so mysterious to me. Like, there's very little street view. You hear, I mean, it's very hard to even differentiate things between the countries, but I know that in a lot of countries, you're just going to get killed if you even wander around, or just for being white. And so I'm a little bit turned off from visiting Africa. I know that there are nice tourist places if you're rich, but other than that, I'm a little bit scared to venture that way. Well, we're somewhere in Central Europe. I'm thinking somewhere around Austria, Germany, Netherlands, Czech. But just based on these signs, poor airport security in Lagos. Pedroze Meti Dus. Well, guys, I'm just gonna drop in. It was Poland. Not too bad. Hey, it says looks Polish. Is this Polish? Croatia? Poland? All the chat floods in right after I click. That was kind of an interesting map. Let's see what else they got. I don't even remember what the name of that map was. Was that a guessable world? Yeah, that's what that one was. Alright, we got time for one more. Yeah, let's play a game of World Cities. This one should be easy, right? There's a lot of different maps, and we usually play the same ones, so I'm happy to try out different things. So we got some Arabic. See, I hope that... Well, I know that my stream can be a little boring and a little pathetic because I'm so bad at this a lot of the time. But maybe if we keep doing this a lot, we'll pick up more viewers, I'll get much better at this, and maybe in a year, if I'm still doing this, then we'll be a much more established stream, we'll be much better, we'll know a lot more about the world. But more likely than not, I'll probably just get tired of it, I'll burn out, and I'll be like, nobody's watching, I don't care anymore, I'll just play it on my own time once a month. Palace restaurants. I mean, we're somewhere in the Middle East, right? See, I feel like if I had 100 people watching right now, so we usually get around 15 to 25, somewhere in there. But if we had like just over 100, let alone like many hundreds, then I feel like the chat would just throw me off because I would just have so many people saying so many different things and I wouldn't be able to pay attention to it. So this is World Cities. We're in some city. I'm just going to have to guess we're right here. What the heck? That was Dubai? What? How is it always Dubai? Always. Okay, round 2. What the? The sign disappeared. There's a Sheraton Hotel. Oh, what is that flag? Are we in Austria? What is red, white, red? Let me get a closer look at that flag over here. Oh, wait. No, this is a... Yeah, see what's the red, white, red? Okay, so we're not in Austria. This is South America somewhere. Peru? Lima? Okay. I could see it. Oh no, looks like we're everywhere at the same time. Sheraton Lima Hotel. Okay. That made it a little bit easy. Wow, less than a mile away with my click. Okay, East Illinois. Oh man, is this Chicago? Oh, maybe not. I don't see many high-rises, at least not the Chicago ones. So that's East Illinois. Kind of wish I couldn't move, but we're gonna move. You guys think we're in Chicago right now? Let me... Maybe I just gotta get closer to the water. Alright, now I'm starting to think... Wait a second. Those 3 bridges, didn't we see that before? If it's not Norway, it's Chicago. Well, I'm pretty sure this is not Norway. I mean, this is a World Cities game. I mean, what am I even thinking? Of course. There's the arch. Isn't this like St. Louis or something? I don't remember where the arch comes from, but I was just like, I don't think this is Chicago. St. Louis? Hey, what? See, I know very little about St. Louis. In fact, I just learned today what state St. Louis is in. St. Louis, Missouri. I don't know why I know so little about St. Louis. I hear about it. I hear it's got an insane crime rate. But other than that, I just... Maybe it's because it's not on the water. Okay, round 4. We've only got 2 more rounds for the night. Man, these 2 hours just kind of fly by a lot of the time. Oh man, I'm seeing some Cyrillic writing. Moscow? I don't think this is Moscow. I'm like 80% sure this is not Moscow. Maybe. Let's see. Let's follow this pathway. We can just transform from a car into a pedestrian. Yeah, this is starting to look a lot more like Russia. I bet it's more like St. Petersburg. Volgograd Hotel. Oh, hello. Okay, so Bulgaria, Uzbekistan, Volgograd. Holy crap. There's Volgograd. I'm gonna go with that because I do remember seeing that. Nice. That was a pretty quick pick. Final round of the night. Petofi Hid. Hosok Tiri. M5, 3, 4, and 3. We in Europe again. Istanbul. Weird. You guys are too good at this. Alright. It wasn't Istanbul. Somehow 3 people said the same thing. And I just... Usually when I see 3 people say the same thing at the same time, I'm like, alright, you guys know better than I do, apparently. And so I just go with it. Budapest. Well, we did well for most of the game. 20,000 points for World Cities. But that seems good. I'll favorite this one. But there we are. We made it through the night. Have a good night, everybody. I put up a new video today on my Andrew Platt channel, if anybody has seen that yet. And yeah, we're going to call it there. We'll be back Sunday night, same time. So 2 hours before this moment right now. And yeah, so I'll see you guys then.